brush tapping. We're going to be doing some brush tapping. We're going to be doing some brush tapping and positive affirmations. So, sit back and relax. Let's go. So I set it up. I want to say one thing is don't ever give up. This is labeled a positive affirmation, but I noticed that there's a lot of people out that are dealing with a lot of trouble in their life. And I want to give you some kind words to let you know that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything is just a roadblock. That roadblock will not be there forever. And it is okay to feel lost. There is nothing wrong with feeling lost. Being lost is a part of life, no matter what age you are. And always remember that there is somebody out there that feels the exact same way you feel. So if you feel down and out, feel tired and lost, Also, another big thing, always pay yourself first. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a meal, a pair of socks, a shirt, an action figure, a manga, anime, whatever it may be, whatever your thing is, always pay yourself first. Even if your paycheck is short, if you have a lot of money, always pay yourself first. Because if you don't pay yourself first, you'll lose yourself first. It's truth. You will. You will lose yourself. You have to paint yourself. You have to pay yourself first. Because you need to feel that dopamine rush of reward. Because a lot of people, and especially this world, will take from you. But nothing will give to you unless you give to yourself. And this might sound cliche. This might sound dumb. And like, what is he talking about? But you have to have gone through it to understand it. And if you haven't gone through it yet, I'm sad to say that everybody in their life will go through it in some way, shape, or form. But I just pray when you go through it, you don't go through it too hard. But if you do, come back to this video and relax and fall asleep to it. And understand that Takame feels the way you feel. Everything is temporary, like I said at the very beginning. But the way you go about life and your attitude and demeanor, that is permanent. It's an absolute permanent thing. You have to sometimes look at yourself and laugh at yourself. I did that today. Because you can't always take yourself so serious. I myself at times am a very serious person because I have my goals set and I want to knock my goals out. But I also understand that sometimes you gotta be able to laugh and just be appreciative of yourself. It wasn't until this year when I wrote my goals down going into this year from last year that I hit a lot of goals on my list. Within that, the goals I had on my phone and the goals that I had in my notebook. And none of those would have been obtainable if I didn't tell myself every single day, just isn't. As well as, I'm a person that is an overthinker. I like to do too many things at once, and that has slowed down my process. I know there's a lot of people that also feel the same way I feel. I want to say, this is something that I heard a quote from LeBron James. He said, keep the main thing. The main thing. I'll break that down for you. Basically, when he says keep the main thing, whatever your hobby, your passion, whatever that is, focus in on that and create that your reality. Once that's your reality, then you're able to go and fish and go and do other things that are stemmed off of what the main thing is. Because the main thing is going to be what opens the door for you to get back your freedom, to get the depression off your shoulders, to have you not think so much, to make you feel like the person that you were meant to be. That's what the main thing is. And not enough people keep the main thing the main thing. I say go out and try different things. You never know what you may fall in love with. One of the big things I used to tell one of my closest friends, Juan's little brother Gabriel, shout out to y'all, is that when you're in school, and this was when he was in school, I would tell him, hey, if you see somebody over there sitting by themselves and he's doing something that's unconventional, go over there and talk to him. Because what he's doing may be the one thing that you want to do for the rest of your life. If you see him play a trombone and he's the only person in the gymnasium that isn't playing the trombone, go over there and talk to him. Because you never know, that might spark your interest. Look at him now, I'm so proud of him. He has found his calling. And there's no better feeling than having people find their calling. That's what life is about. And I know you all that are watching will find your calling as well. We all have a calling on this earth to do something to better everybody around us. And I know it's only a matter of time before I have my calling. In a way, I believe this is my calling. Well, a piece of it, at least. But it's only time as time comes and as time tells. It's gonna be worth every single wait and moment that you went through. And I say that to be serious with you. It's gonna be worth it. Just do the fuss and fight. Always remember to hold your head up high. Because even if you're defeated, don't ever look defeated. That's when people come in and they tear you down. There's a lot of situations where I have my plan planned out, and I just go along with the flow. There's nothing wrong with going along with the flow. Nothing wrong with it. Because that right there literally saves you so much time and headache, and you don't have to worry about anybody destroying what you built or what you want to build. Like I said, I know this was needed for somebody. For a lot of people, when the summer comes, that's when a lot of people get upset and depressed. They do. Because it's when everybody's imperfections come out. Because you see a lot of people that are perfect, quote unquote perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say thank you so much. I am super appreciative that you made it to the end, because I want you to value this video in a way that you've never valued anything once before. I need you to save this video and like it and comment the purple heart at the bottom in the comments to let me know that you made it and that you got the message. All of that is appreciated.